You know, this is almost a no-brainer. I mean, I'm sorry to say it, I don't mean to be flippant, but when you talk about 72 inches of just draping, sleeping beauty turquoise nuggets that go all the way around, that you can wear as a bracelet, that you can wear as a necklace, long and lean, layered up short. There's so many looks to do. The size of the nuggets are so perfect to be able to wear it in so many different iterations. It's just a universal style within the world of jewelry to begin with. And to be able to do it with Sleeping Beauty, this really is a rare treat. I have 400 of these available at a $300 appraisal value. I expect every single one to sell out. This is a staple in the world of turquoise.
Yeah, absolutely. This is something that, again, there's so much work that goes into this, all of the color matching. Think about if one or two of those beads, I don't know, there's something like 600 beads in here. One or two of those is off color, the whole necklace is going to be out of whack. So again, I'm also talking about craftsmanship. These are all individually knotted in between all those beads. The stones themselves, we have a special cutting technique that my father taught us, and he's kind of a paranoid guy, so we don't let anyone else know what cutting technique that is. What that means is that we have to do it ourselves. So these stones were actually cut in my lapidary shop in Phoenix, and putting this together, it was really a challenge. My brother was totally against this. I sold this in. I said, this is going to be a great piece. My brother said, you're crazy to have to color match all these stones and to do this. But again, what I really wanted in the final days of Sleeping Beauty being available, I wanted to be able to create something that you weren't going to be able to get otherwise. So when we talk appraisals, when we talk about, you know, what's it worth, first of all, it's going to be worth more and more and more because it's a collector stone now. And second, the appraisal assumes that you could get it somewhere else. And this is something that you absolutely just simply could not get because there are very few people who have the inventory, who had enough stone to be able to make this possible.
And would you mind showing what you did
Sure.
with the, this is the cluster pendant that goes with our today's special that was available to you today at a Tucson Gem Event price and on FlexPay. But this gives you the opportunity to see just some of what's possible when you have an endless necklace. I mean, we think about our yards of diamonds. Sleeping Beauty Turquoise is like the best of the best when it comes to turquoise, and this is the last chance. And look at what we've done here. Now, this is doing it as a double strand. You could knot this and do like a torsade look to it. You can put any enhancer pendant that you have on it, whether it is a turquoise piece or even some of your finer gemstones, if you were to have an amethyst piece or even a ruby and tell that blue and red story here. But this is universal. This is the way to be able to change the level, change the layer, and have turquoise be the play. To have, you know, the sky. Why is the sky blue? It's the color foundation for the rest of our worlds, for the rest of our lives. Think about that. Think about landing that perfect blue summer sky on your neck, long and lean, up and layered, attached with any enhancer pendant. It really becomes the way that turquoise suddenly becomes a canvas piece rather than a big, bold, chunky, veined stone. It retells the entire world of turquoise.
And, you know, in a very delicate and sophisticated way, because it doesn't have to be all in your face. It doesn't have to be giant. This is very subtle. And what turquoise does is it brightens everything. It works with every skin tone. It works with every color of other gemstones. It complements everything perfectly. So this stone, and again, Sleeping Beauty Turquoise is an anomaly. There isn't another stone that is this bright and dark blue in the turquoise world, and there isn't another turquoise that comes completely clean, where there's no matrix, no inclusions, no host rock. This is a dying stone, and you know, it's to the point now where we've exhausted all of our reserves, taken everything out of the vault, put together the final new design collection for Heritage, and here you have it.
And you know what I love about this too? If you've got a collection of enhancer pendants that you love and you're used to putting them on your sterling silver chains, your gold chains, your black leather cord, they'll all look new and different when suddenly they're set on turquoise. It's a brand new style because you set the stage in a whole new way. This is the day to do it. This is really a collector's item. You know, I honestly think if we could have gotten enough, if there was enough left, this would have been a today's special. So we're doing it as a showstopper. You're able to take $20 off of our regular price for today and today only. It's 4 flexible payments for today and today only. And with the way this is going right now, we are at like 3 minutes or sellout. $35 gets it home. If you have an HSN card or an HSN MasterCard, you can take it home for $28. And if you're really loving this, the look, the color, the brightness, the clarity, the polish, think about picking up the pendant that Matthew has shown on the one we're showing here live in front of us. We'll put the information. Oh, the number is at the bottom of your screen already. The pendant will come with its own 18-inch chain that matches either vermeil or silver, whichever one you choose. But this is a great purchase as well, and it's going to now give you 3 different looks. But remember, this is endless. This is 72 inches that you can wear as a 3-strand that you could layer and layer and layer over as a bracelet.
Right.
I mean, you really get so many styles. And when we think about our super long and lean pieces, whether they're stations or endless, it's become one of the most go-tos in the world of jewelry because it's so versatile. You know, for $35, I want you to think about, I don't know, 10 different looks, 12 different looks, especially if you've got enhancer pendants as well.
Yeah. And versatility. You know, we wanted you to have a staple piece for your jewelry collection that was going to be very versatile and not made out of you know, resin or black agate. We wanted it to be a premium gemstone that's a collectible, something that's really valuable, something that's worth something. So to give you those 2 things together and then have the opportunity to pair it back with any of the other items in the event today, really at these prices, I think it's, like you said, this is a no-brainer.
So where we're at right now with all the colors on the line, just an update, I have maybe about 100, maybe 150 left. This is really the way to go to match back to any other Sleeping Beauty you're shopping for today. You can do so much with this, whether it is a bracelet or whether it just goes on and on and on. You know, when you have an endless strand, you can wear it long and lean one day. You can have it popping out, you know, behind a little button-down shirt. You can have it over a tank top in the summer and allow it to be that pop of color. For those of you that are always trying to find a way to bring color in, but what you love to wear is white, it's neutral, it's beige, it's tan, it's camel. I mean, you can really bring so much color and vibrancy, and you really will, you'll turn your mind around about the way you think about turquoise, because it's not just Southwest, it's not just about veiny, big, bold, chunky pieces. It can be very, very feminine. It can be very alluring and very soothing to the eye when you have it in your hands.
You know what's interesting is that turquoise is always, I mean, if you look back at all the ancient cultures, you know, the turquoise is found in the oldest piece of jewelry ever discovered in ancient Egypt. But you also found turquoise in the Tibetan cultures, you found it in Native American cultures, Incas. You really had turquoise as this kind of center stone with every ancient culture, and there's a reason for that. There's something about this stone that's special. And what you have here is you have the greatest of all the turquoise stones. This is, imagine if you could go back and see the Beatles play now, if you could go back and watch Michael Jordan or Wilt Chamberlain play, this is your chance to get the Michael Jordan of turquoise. This is your chance to get the Beatles of turquoise.
I can't tell you how much I love that analogy, because I grew up around the corner from Michael Jordan and watched him courtside several times. And I would pay a lot more than $35 on a credit card to be able to go back to those moments in time. So, you know, for basketball, that's the analogy. For jewelry lovers, for stone collectors, I love that. That was the best analogy I've heard in weeks. It's right here for you today. The Michael Jordan